Hey guys, you're watching Boondockin' with Dennis. It is a gorgeous day so far. I'm just leaving Wally World. I was on an important mission to check something from my buddy Mark. He wanted something that was on the Black Friday sale, and they did not have it. We did look online first, and it said they didn't have it, but he wanted me to help him out and just check real quick, which I did. Got to talk to some of my buddies that work there. Did you guys hear about the dinosaur that totaled his car? Yeah, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Rex. I know. Horrible dad joke. We are going to head over to the Texas Department of Transportation, TxDOT. And that is over on 3036 in Rockport, Texas. Matter of fact, I lived for a few years right to the left of that. Our construction company had an office there, and I wound up moving into the office to get away from some craziness. And wound up living there, I think, 3 years. Put a bathtub in there and a closet, and I was good to go. It already had a sink and a toilet in there, and it was air conditioned, and in retrospect it was a really good time. Pretty big bathtub. I could watch TV from the tub. I would read in the tub. I do love baths. And here I am at the world's longest red light. Testing out my swivel today. We'll be not looking directly into the sun, hopefully. That is one of the negatives about filming earlier or later in the day around here. The angle of the sun. Beautiful blood moon 2 nights ago. The moon, when it was just coming up, was pretty big, and my camera doesn't do that justice. It just shows up as a dot of light. When looking at it, it was huge. We are on Highway 35. And it's going to be one of those days where we just hit every red light. We're not on the bypass. We're on the original highway. I think someone asked me to check that Pizza Hut up there on the left to see if they still had the buffet at lunch. And I have not been in there in years, but we will have to see. We'll have to check it up one day. 3036 is where the 35 bypass starts or ends, depending on which direction you're going. I also lived at 3036 when I lived at the apartments next door, Bridgewater Apartments. I lived there for 2 years as well. I moved around a lot. I have been living in my truck for 3 years and 9 months, and I've moved around a lot, but I haven't moved. If I did have to move, I could probably move everything I own in 2 or 3 minutes. The less, the better. Here you go. Here's FM 3036. The Rockport Bakery is right there. I'll get a sandwich from the Rockport Bakery every once in a while. We got a green arrow. Let's see if this guy gives me the right of way. That would be a bonus. We're on 3036, and the Texas DOT will be up here on the right, about a half mile. So they have a display up here of a totaled car that was involved in what they call a preventable accident. And a preventable accident is usually classified as accidents that involved excessive speeding or drinking and driving or texting or, things like that. There's the Texas DOT, and there's the wreck out front. So the Texas Department of Transportation started a campaign, but it also said it was a grassroots effort, and then maybe the Texas DOT caught on. On social media, it is hashtag EndTheStreakTX. EndTheStreakTexas. EndTheStreakTX. And anytime you come across a totaled vehicle, and you could probably go to your local Texas Department of Transportation. It's kind of a group effort. And they ask that you post the vehicle with any information you have or any stories you might want to relate, and use the hashtag EndTheStreakTexas. And believe it or not, this is not easy on my knee, especially walking on uneven surfaces like this type of grass. So we're going to go over here real quick, I hope, and limp my way back to the truck and probably cry a little bit on camera. So I guess this towing company was involved in getting the wreck here, so we'll give them a little plug. And they have this lit up at night. Wow. Hashtag EndTheStreakTexas. So I'm going to grab some captures from this video and post them online. Just completely gone. I'm sorry about the sun, guys. Let me try to do that spider. That reminds me of the one that was hanging around our house when I stayed with my buddies in Portland. He's a big old juicy one. That is just gone. Pretty amazing how the car is in this bad of condition and the tire is still good. I would like to know the whole story behind this accident, where it happened and who was involved and how it happened, but look at that. That is not good. So they're just trying to raise awareness. Since November 7th of the year 2000, Texas has averaged 10 deaths per day in what is considered a preventable crash. So since that date, that's more than 79,000 lives lost. 79,000 lives lost. That means if you filled up one of those huge college stadiums, just as a general example, that's how many people have died in Texas in preventable deaths, preventable crashes, preventable deaths. And I'm going to limp really as quick as I can back to the car because my knee is not enjoying this at all. So excuse me if I start cursing a little bit, and I kind of do this thing where I try to blow the pain away, but just like a... So while I'm not catching my breath, I'm just trying to keep breathing so I don't pass out. The good thing is that once this goes away, it goes away. I'm not in pain all the time. If I'm sitting or laying down, I'm not in pain. If I walk, 2 minutes, I'm not in pain. If I go 2.5, 3 minutes, then the pain starts to kick in. I need to sit down and let it pass. Let me get in here. I'm holding the camera. I don't know how one-armed people get a seatbelt on. I actually have a one-armed friend, and I need to ask her, how the hell do you get a seatbelt on? Sorry about my finger there, guys. I just wanted to show this to you guys and share it with you. I thought it was a good campaign. Just to keep you aware to drive safe, slow down. You don't need to be in a hurry to be anywhere if it's going to cost you your life. And unfortunately, it's not always younger people. Sometimes it's older people, you know. You dropped your hearing aid on the floor, you dropped your glass eye, you're trying to get it, and bam. I don't know if I can go back here. I see a stop sign. Let me go back here and see what's back here. Nope, I got it posted. No admittance, authorized personnel only. Well, I'll just use it as a backup point. 79,000 people, guys. That's a lot of deaths. So when you get out there on the road, please keep yourself safe. It's a gorgeous day. Enjoy it. I really appreciate you guys for riding along with me today. I'm going to get back to boondocking as I do every night. FM 3036, guys. Thanks for riding along today. Thanks for watching.